Is this thing on? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. What's good, everybody? How you doing? It's been about 5 months. My bad. I wanted to catch you guys up on some things that have been in my life. I know I've been away for like a long time, but it's all been good things. It's all been things that I just had going on in my own personal life. And I wanted to catch you guys up because you guys are like friends of mine, distant friends that I haven't seen in a while. So I wanted to just let everybody know what's going on in my life so we can have a little bit of a get together.
What?
A gathering, a coming together, a reunion.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
A party, a community outreach. I wanted to just catch everybody up on just what's going on in my life and how the channel is going to be in the future, I guess, because this is huge of what's really happening and what's changing. So I just wanted to show everybody what I got going on. It's basically been how my channel has been for my entire time being on YouTube. This year makes 10 years that I've been on YouTube, y'all. This is the significance of me having my channel right now. So my channel, if you look at the, oh wow, y'all probably can only hear my voice right now because the video camera just stopped for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Just the darkness. I'm sorry. So like I was trying to say, it's been kind of just like very different for me to just be doing what I'm doing. Things are changing, my life is changing. As you guys know, in one of my last videos, I told you guys that I got engaged. I've been engaged to my fiance now for the last almost half a year, since July. So we are, what is that, July? It's been 7 months. So it's been over half a year. But yeah, it's been very cool to just see, how my life is progressing and going to a different type of just outlook. And I wanted to share this with you guys of like what happened and then where I'm going to be going. So I've created a list on my phone so I can keep things, going. So I already know that I ramble for a long time. First thing I wanted to talk about is just where I've been. So number one, work. I've been working a crap ton. I've been working so much. My job now, I'm no longer a teacher, even though that might change in the future. I don't know. I work for vocational rehabilitation, and I do a job where I help people who have mental and physical disabilities find work and get back into work, or if they have a job and they're having some sort of difficulty, helping them get and maintain their job. My job it's a different thing for me. I think my skill set is useful here, but it's just not the same way that I thought I was going to be using my skills. But more on that probably later. The next thing that I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about why I haven't been here, kind of been a little lazy, just a little bit. I wanted to do more stuff. I recorded, as y'all probably have seen on my friend Legacy's channel, he did a video of us playing Little Nightmares 3 together. I have been working on that video for such a long time, and I'm thinking about making it up to like 2 different videos because we recorded very long parts, and I can't seem to condense the stuff the way that I feel like I want to, and I think I need to just get better at the skill of cutting things up and getting rid of a whole bunch of just fluff and or like dead spots or parts that don't really make the video concise, But I have not been sitting down and editing for a while, so that's I'll take ownership for that. But at the same time, we're all good. Things are good. The last thing of where I've been is wedding planning. So 7 months ago, I wasn't uploading all that much either, but I was still uploading every once in a while. I think I had up like maybe 2 or 3 videos within a span of a couple of months, and then I was streaming some. I'm still streaming what is that game called? Expedition 33 Claire Obscure, right? So I that game is fire. I absolutely love it, but I have not been consistent with anything. I haven't had a schedule. I haven't had other things. So that's kind of where that went. I'm not trying to divulge into things. I have been very busy wedding planning. If y'all have never been married before or gone to a wedding or anything like that and have never done wedding planning, goodness gracious, wedding planning is a lot more than I was expecting it to be. It is a lot more involved than I was ever expecting. But that's pretty much been where I've been with things. I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of wedding planning, slightly lazy because I just need to relax. And I won't say it's all the way lazy because recuperating from these things is very needed too. Yeah, it's essentially where I've been, but it's been a blessing to be able to have a wedding that I am planning. And I know me and Sally, my fiance, have been really just passionate about trying to make sure that we get the right things, the right people involved, and then also just having a good time enjoying the process. Sometimes it's not enjoyable, but other times it is, and we're looking at it and trying to keep it in that light of like, we're blessed to do this. So my goals for the year, I think my goals for this year is to move past 21,000 subscribers. Finally, I've been sitting here for like the last 2 years. I want to say at least in the 20,000 range of stuff. The community is still here, but it feels like it's a little dead because I'm just not actively doing stuff, right? So I think I would want to try to find a YouTube Shorts editor. If anybody is able to do that for like cheap, I don't know who would even be willing to do that. I know like my channel right now is perfectly, run by me. Perfect. No, I'm joking. But I feel perfectly fine still being the sole editor for my channel, but having somebody do the shorts, because I know shorts right now is the wave. That is how we do anything and everything. That is the way to do it. But I feel like it takes too much time for me to do it because I have so much else going on. So if you guys know anybody that's willing to do it for like cheap, because I'm not making that much from YouTube right now, put it down in the comment section or just email me. I have my email and stuff down there. It's stewfou@yahoo.com. That's it. But that's kind of like a start for what I want to do. But I want to make sure that I reach finally like 30,000 at least, is my goal for this year. Also, I would like to upload at least 50 videos this year. I'm not even gonna like push it to anything further than that because I know that like I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Like I'm gonna be newly married in the next, like at this time of me recording it, it's 77 days until I get married. So I would like to have time to enjoy with my wife, future wife, because she's not my wife yet, but she will be though.
Yeah, boy.
And then also have time to just kind of relax and do things together, like traveling and just, I don't know, having a goal of doing stuff like that. So that is for sure one of the goals that I want to include on like what I have this year. Also, I think the last goal of this year is to stream at least once a week. I think that is like a big goal of mine for this year, is just to be actively streaming. And I might go back to Twitch every once in a while or do like a dual stream, because I know like streaming on YouTube is like my bread and butter, is like what I literally have done for a while. But Twitch is still like another outlying community that I could be touching into that I still have. But yeah, and yeah, I think that's it for my goals for right now. At least the things that I have written down are in my head. The last thing that I wanted to talk about as far as like just what the channel is going on with is what's next. So I'm not exactly sure for real, like I know I set goals for me to like get a certain amount of subscribers and whatever like that, and also upload a certain amount of videos and things. But in all reality, man, like as I get older, for those of y'all that don't know, full disclosure, I'm old.
You got multiple chins 'cause you're old.
I'm not that old, but I'm older than I look from what I've been told from many people. I am going to, continue to play games and to continue to do what I think is fun on the channel, talk about Jesus, talk about what I'm interested in, movies, videos, maybe some vlogs like this kind of every once in a while, or like maybe taking you guys out on trips with me whenever like I go places, whatever like that. But that is subject to change in the future as far as like what the exact consistent content looks like. I don't even know, to be honest, what exactly I'm going to be looking for or doing. I'm still messing around with like ideas of how I want videos to be like, if I want to continue to just do gameplay videos or if I want to do like some sort of story time thing, or I have no clue, man. Like your guess is as good as mine. But I think that having this exploration of like just freedom of what I could choose to do is important for me, at least right now, because I feel like I was locked into like doing a certain type of content. As y'all know, Hunter, stupid. One of my favorite YouTubers, actually my favorite YouTuber, is Corey X Kenshin, and y'all know, you can probably tell just from the types of videos I make and like how I have been influenced by him to be making other content. That is something that I think is just very obvious, but I think I had wrapped myself in or closed myself into this wall or this corner of like only do videos like how he's doing, not exactly the exact same, because I'm not like a Corey Kenshin clone, like how you've seen people do exactly the same thing that he does. I do have a circle cam. I do like make jokes and stuff similar, put memes and stuff like in there, but it's not like the same exact thing to where I'm a carbon copy. But there's a lot of influence there. I definitely get that. I want to see if I can like try to figure out like my own niche of thing, you know, like I think the thing that separated me fully from like not just Corey but any other content creator that was on the platform was I do gaming, I do vlogs, I do skits and crap, you know, every once in a while, but then I also like openly talk about Jesus, you know, in every single video. I'm always talking like a scripture, I'm always like bringing them up in like things that I just do or whatever, and I think that is something that I want to continue to do that. I know I've made a second channel that was like specifically for like, you know, Bible focused things, and I'm still like wanting that to be a thing that I do. I should have said that's probably like going to be another goal of mine, is to like upload several amounts of videos over on that channel for this next year as well. But I don't know, managing one channel, as you guys can see, has been tough enough for me already, so I don't want to pile more stuff onto me. But I really think that's a good transition to what I want to talk about next, which is the verse that I am choosing for the rest of my year. And I think this is going to just be the theme for my entire year of 2026 for this channel and just for my life going forward. I'm probably not going to be able to say it right now because I don't necessarily know what that verse is going to be. So I'm going to put a clip after I've done some studying and stuff like that right here so that you guys can know what I've landed on. So editing Stu, put it in right now. I didn't cut, did I?
No.
Bro, man, who's paying you to do? Golly, bro, that took forever to set up. It's so bright in this room right now, so I had to like makeshift some stuff. But I'm packing up because I'm gonna be moving soon. As y'all know, I'm getting married and stuff. But yeah. Anyways, all right, y'all. So my verse for this entire year is coming from John 15, verse 4 through 5. This was actually something that my pastor was preaching on while one Sunday at church, and I thought this was like extremely beneficial for just not just right now, but for the rest of my life. And I want to just highlight this real quick. So it says this: "Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine and you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that bears much fruit, for apart from me you can do nothing." This fruit right here, well, I guess it is a fruit, but this passage right here is Jesus talking to his disciples and also to the people that were around him, basically talking about how he is the true vine, which means like he's the person that gives life. He's the one that is the bringer of everything. And apart from him, we can do absolutely nothing. Apart from the creator, we can't do anything. If you read John chapter 1 at the very beginning, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." That's talking about Jesus. He is called the Word of God, and he is God because it is through him that we breathe, we live, and we have our being. So without Christ, we're not going to be able to exist. And it, like it says in here, as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine. So it's basically like saying a tree branch, right? If it is not connected to the actual stem or the root of the tree or the trunk of the tree, it's not going to produce any fruit, because if you were to cut that off, you're not going to be able to have anything, right? You're not going to be able to connect to anything whatsoever. There's no root, there's no water, there's no nutrients, there's nothing. It's just you, a branch out on the side of the floor with nothing being connected to it. You have to be able to be connected to the true vine, or to the trunk or the base of the tree, and that base is Christ. Without him, we can't do anything. So that's exactly what I want to do with my channel, is I want to be connected to him fully. I mean, I know my whole channel's been based off of worshiping Christ and just giving him glory, but still, I want that to be just at the forefront of my mind in everything that I'm doing. Not just YouTube, not just my relationship with Sally, but my entire life, not my job, not just this, you know, everything. And if the same goes to you guys who are watching this. If you guys are wondering why you're not having fulfillment, or you're not, things aren't working out well for you, you're probably putting your faith or your trust in something other than the true vine. So you're not getting any nutrients that you truly need. you might get something from time to time, because even if you take a flower from out of connected to the branches and stuff, or wherever it's connected to the ground, you can stick it in water, you know, every once in a while and feed it some stuff, but it's not going to really produce anything else after that. After it's been cut, after it's been plucked, it's not going to bear anything anymore. Eventually it will die. Eventually it will crumble, you know? So that's my verses for this year. And I hope that you guys learned something from that or took something from that right there. So yeah, that's about it. Love y'all. Now back to the original stew. Okay, peace. All right, y'all, that is pretty much all that I wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you guys so much for all of the blessings that you put in the video of me and my fiance, and wishing me well, wishing us well. Thank you for all of the continual support, even after me not being here for however many months, and just still like showing up for streams, showing up for the videos that I've uploaded, and just continually watching old stuff. And if you're new here, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you, but I just wanted to say thank y'all. God bless you guys. I will see y'all soon. This has been Stewfou. God be with you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, peace. Man, I miss you guys for real.